What is up, beautiful people? It's your girl Cam, and I am back with another video. Today I'm coming at you with some new releases from Rongrong, and I'm so excited about these stickers. This is a new sticker pack from Rongrong, and I'm so excited about it because I am planning on having a mermaid theme for my July reading journal, and this is going to be perfect for my setup. So if you want to see this new sticker pack from Rongrong DeVoe Illustrations, just stay right there. So let me go through this sticker pack, and this is not a book, it's a pack. It does have 10 pages of holographic stickers. It says right there. This is called Mermaid Planner Sticker Pack, and I was planning on doing the mermaid theme even before The Little Mermaid, I think before that. But at any rate, I saw the movie, I loved it. And I feel like this is kind of inspired by it because this girl kind of looks like Halle Bailey, doesn't she? A little bit? Okay. Anyway, let's go through this sticker pack and see what is inside, because this is what we're going to use to set up my reading journal spread for the month of July, which is my birthday month. I'm obsessed with mermaids. I think they're awesome. I'm going to be reading mermaid themed books. Super, super excited to share everything with you. So let's get into it. So here's the cover page. You see that holographic foil there. There's the back I was just showing you while I was talking, that gives you some insight on what's inside, and also a little bit more about Shop Rongrong. And let's get to it. So this very first page has got some functional boxes. I love the color palette in this. The teal, the lavender, the pinks, just perfect. In a sea of fish, be a mermaid. That's what this box says. You are mermazing. Be a mermaid and make waves. Oh, that's cute. Shell, yeah. And then lots of functional boxes that you can use in your planner, your journal, your reading journal, however you want to use it. We've got more boxes here. Mermaid Soul, Mermaid Off Duty, lots of boxes. This one's got the cute little mermaid tail in it. Let the Sea Set You Free, super cute. And this is all on matte so far. Mermaids This Way, there's a sign there. 2 mermaids up here at the top. She does have a lot of different, as usual, different skin tones, different hair colors. Make a Splash. Here's some more functional boxes you can use. So here's another functional page. Brave and free and wild as the sea and make waves, and you are mermazing. And lots of functional boxes, different sizes. Some of them are foiled. Okay, and then we get to the clear, decorative, and quote pages. So we've got Mermaid Soul, Be a Mermaid and Make Waves, Brave and Free and Wild as the Sea, Mermazing. You have the jellyfish there, Let the Sea Set You Free, Mermaid Off Duty, and Shell, yeah. We've got the alphas in the color palette. I am going to be using these in my setup. More deco. Love the mermaid tail. I love the conch shell. Is it conch or conch? Whichever one. I love it. There's the oyster with the pearl in there. I just love all of this deco so much. Here's a second page of deco. All of this is on clear. I love the headphones. This is so cute for like audiobooks, to like indicate audiobooks. I thought that was so cute. I could maybe try to find a way to work that in. I love all the seahorses, the starfish, the cute little planner and the pen. Just everything about this is so beautiful. And then we have the dolls in the different skin tones and hair colors. And then we've got some florals and little sea anemone and seaweed shells, fish. I mean, just a great collection. And of course, not of course, but this is my favorite one right here. She's so beautiful. And she has like butterflies and bubbles coming up. Just love it. I love her too. I love all of these mermaids. They're all super cute. And that is it for this mermaid sticker pack. And I'm going to link Rongrong's shop down below in the description box so you can check out her shop and you can grab this sticker pack for yourself if you would like to. Now, let me grab my journal so we can get started putting this July journal setup together. Here we go. Okay, so I know I always say I'm nervous, but I am truly nervous about this one. Y'all, I really don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know, because I'm doing something so different. I'm really challenging myself with this spread, but we're just gonna go for it. And if certain parts of it don't turn out right, then it'll never see the light of day, right? It'll never see the light of day. First thing I want to do is I want to work on the alphas. I don't think I brought my tweezers in here. And I was about to mess up by putting down the wrong color blue. I want to start off with a very light blue. Okay, so here's what's going on. I am doing the waterfall pages again. You can tell I'm nervous because I'm all over the place. I'm doing the waterfall pages again this month. And I want to have ocean waves on this side of the page and also on this side, that you can see the ocean waves from the edge. And I also want to use washi tape. I want to use the mermaids and all that good stuff. So I don't really know how to draw ocean waves, so I did the best I could with it. And we're getting ready to get into that in just a second, but I want to see if these alphas will stick on this washi tape that I have put up here. This page that I'm working on, this little top part, I ripped this page last month when I was doing my setup. I don't think I showed it because I don't show y'all everything that happens when I'm filming, right? Some things end up on the editing room floor. But I ripped this page, and so this month, it's actually sticking though. That looks good. This month when I came in to put my spread together, I was having a little bit of an issue getting this page to lay down. So I had to put some washi tape up there. I have said before, and I will say it again, that there really are no mistakes that you can't fix in your planner. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just try different ways to fix it until you figure out one that works for you. Okay, so there is my July. I've got washi tape up here kind of covering up my mistake there. Now I'm getting ready to try to color this these waves, this ocean water, and I will tell you that I am scared. I do not know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're just gonna go for it. And we're just gonna pray that everything turns out good. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put some prayer on it. And it already looks decent right now. It looks better, of course, than my little pencil marks did. So I'm not gonna torture you by watching me color this whole thing in. I'm just gonna color it in, and then I'm going to come back. And oh, let me say this before I leave you and put some music on. I think this is going to be a process that I'm going to have to do, like layers of different mediums to get it to look the way I want it to look. Like right now I'm putting down mild liner. I may have to come back and do some pen on top, like regular, like Crayola super tip. I may end up doing that. I may end up putting some white jelly roll for the seafoam. I don't know. So I might not show you the finished product right now because I feel like this is going to be layers that I'm going to have to do. And I only have so much life on this camera. So I'm going to do as much as I can. Although it's looking pretty decent right now. But I do want to add some more layers to it. It's looking way better than I thought it was going to. So yeah, let me color this in as much as I can for now. And then I will come back and show you what we end up with. BRB. Now, I want to add my mermaid here. And I'm going to grab my favorite mermaid, this one right here. I'm going to add her on top of this little rock. So we can start getting this deco going. Okay, so I got to make sure her hand is on the rock and her body is on the rock. And all of her little bubbles and things go down. Oh my word, that's cute. That is so stinking cute. I love it. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so let me go next to my washi tape that I want to put on each page, and then I'll start adding some more deco. I think that's what I want to do. So let's do that. Alright, so here is the washi tape I have pulled. And I've already used some of this pink, so I probably won't go for that first. Let's see what order I want to put this in. Already got the pink on there. We could do the flowers, then the stripes, then the lavender. And we could start with this one. One, two, three, four. I think that's actually good. Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. I think I want to start with this little, it could be interpreted as mermaid scales. We could say that. If we stretched our imagination a little bit and squint and turn our head to the left, this could be some mermaid scales. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to grab my little washi cutter. And I'm going to try to cut this washi along the line of the ocean wave there. I'm going to do the best I can with that part. Before I move on, let me see how I feel about this on the front page. I think I feel good about how that looks. So let's move on to the next washi, which is going to be the floral. I'm not sure where all of this washi tape comes from, but I do know that this one came from Sadie Stickers. All of them I don't know, but this one I do know because it came in a advent box last year. I ordered the Sadie Stickers advent box, and it was really, really good. And these stickers were just so good. Either it was last year or year before last. Recently, in the last couple years, I ordered the Sadie Stickers box. I want to say it might have been year before last, but at any rate, it came out of one of those boxes, and it's very, very good. If you're looking for a good advent box that's worth the money, Sadie Stickers, if she's still doing them, it's a good box. And I truly cannot say that about all advent boxes because some of them are not worth the money. Alright, so now I have got my I've got my washi tape set up. I've got my ocean waves in here, which I think look really, really good. Now let's go in with some of this gorgeous Rongrong deco. I am super excited about this. So I have all this space here that I can decorate. So I want to go in with this jellyfish. And what else can we use? Let me see. Let me get both pages of the deco out. Okay, because I have this pink up here, I kind of want to use this pink, what is this, like coral? And I know it's supposed to be underwater, but this is my little fantasy world, so we're going to put it wherever we want to put it. And I kind of want to put it right here. Just because it's going to balance out with that pink up there. Okay, then we're going to put, and also this jellyfish is just like flying around in the air. So like none of this is realistic, right? None of this is realistic. We're just, the fish are just jumping out of the water and the sea creatures are jumping out of the water with excitement for all these books that we're going to be reading. That's our story. And we're sticking to it. All of these straight in a line, so let me move this one over. And let's add this little starfish. Let's add another starfish up here. Where should we put it? Maybe right there. Okay, I think that looks really cute. Okay, I think this looks really, really cute, and I think I am good with this cover page spread, and I am ready to move on to my trackers. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so the first thing that I normally track is my pages read. So I want to use some of these alpha stickers that came with this sticker pack. But I'm not going to have enough to do titles for every one of these pages, so I decided to do some of the words with the alphas and the other words in my handwriting. So we're going to do pages. Let me move this over a little bit. We're going to do the word pages with the stickers, and then I'm going to write red in my handwriting. Ooh, wait, G. Make sure I'm spelling it right. And then let's do red, just like that. Okay, page is red, and then I will draw my little chart which I normally draw this before I come on here, but I didn't this time. Okay, and then on this page, I want to add some flowers at the bottom because I've got room to do it. So, why not? I could do flowers, or I could do some of these fish. I think the fish would be super cute. Let's do that. And I may use that cluster of flowers somewhere else. But let's do the fish, and let me see if I can spread them out in a way that looks cute. Okay, I like that. And now let's go on to the next page where I'm going to put by chapter. And for this page, I'm going to put the word by. I'm going to create the word or spell the word by using the alpha stickers. And I'm going to write chapter out in my handwriting. I think that's how I want to do this. I just know that I have a lot of words to spell out and only so many alphas. So that works for me. So we'll do chapter. Let this dry for a second. And then come through with my eraser. Okay, cute. And then we'll do stats across the bottom. Maybe a little bit more space in here for stats. About to run out of S's. Oops, put another T in there. Okay, so we'll put stats in here. We'll put total books read. Total books bought. Total pages read. Average star rating. And because this month I'm reading about mermaids, I'm going to put my favorite. Who was my favorite mermaid? Just going to do fave mermaid. And leave a space for that. I wanted to add something to this page too, some deco. I don't know that I really have room to do it though. I think I can add one little thingamabob right here. A little starfish. We'll do that. And maybe we'll add the headphones. Because I want to put these headphones in here somewhere. I think I better move it up though, because it's going to show through my little waterfall setup, and I don't want it to do that. It's going to peek through a page, so I don't want it to. So let me move it up and see if I can not tear it while I'm at it. That would be nice to leave it intact. Okay, there we go. All right, so we've got pages read and by chapter, and then the next one is favorite quotes. So for this one, I do want to add a mermaid to this page. Let me put the title in first, and then we'll add a mermaid. I'm out of S's, so maybe I'll use a Z instead of an S. Just use a Z. Okay, there we go. And at the bottom I'm gonna put in this little cluster of sea creatures, and I think I'll use this little doll right here as my doll for this page. Perfect. Alright, and then I actually want to pull in some of the boxes. So typically what I do is I put one big quote here, and then I put several quotes on the opposite page. So we're going to continue with that. And I'm going to use some of these cute boxes that came with this set. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with it because it's not wanting to come up. Okay, we're going to go with that. And we're going to grab this little green one and put it at the bottom. And then I may actually end up putting more than one quote in these boxes because they're pretty big. So I could easily fit 2 quotes in each box, which would be cute. Okay, let me just center this a little bit better. So I think it's going to fit right in between both of these boxes. Okay, there we go. And I have got some space to decorate a little bit more. So I think I shall do that. I'm gonna grab this little seaweed. I don't know the names of everything. This little sea coral or what have you, and I'm gonna put that there. Let me grab all of my deco sheets. Okay. I kind of want to use this. I don't know how it's going to look turned sideways, but we're going to try it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try it right here. I think it looks cute. And I think we will add another starfish. Starfish for the win, right? In this setup. Right here. Okay, so we'll put quotes on this page. Alright, this next section is for book reviews. So I did book reviews along the edge here vertically last month, and I liked how that looked. So I think I'm going to do that again. I hope I have enough letters. I think I do. I know I'm out of S's, so I may just put book review. That just may be what we end up with. Or I may just spell out the word book and then write reviews in my own handwriting. I may do it that way. that's been working out okay, so I think we'll do that. I think I'm just going to do it without the S. I don't think it's that big of a deal. So I'm going to go ahead and just put book review. And I know that it's more than one review, but I've used up all my S's. So I'm just going to go for it. Okay, and let's see if I want to add any more decoration to these pages. I feel like I wouldn't mind adding this here. I just don't know if I've got enough space. I think I've brought them too far up. So let's do it on this side, because I do want to use these florals. So let's put it right there. And I could come back and grab this cluster of flowers that I pulled before and I didn't use it. I opted out for the little fish. I could come back and grab this one. And we can put that up top. Nice. And I love this little sign that says mermaids this way. And I wanted to use it. Maybe I can go back to my quotes page and pop it in here. Yeah, I think I will. Because I typically only have one quote on this page, so I'm good. Alright. Now, let's see. I think I might grab this mermaid right here. Hadn't really planned to use her, but she just looks like she would fit in this section. So I'm just going to put her in here. I want to get more of her mermaid tail on here though. So let me find a little box for her to sit on. I don't know what I'm going to put in this box, but I'm sorry, you couldn't see me. I don't know what I'm going to put in this box, but can always find something. The author's name, something special about the book that I liked. We'll find something to put there. Okay, nice. Okay, and then the last page of book reviews. I'm going to use this mermaid tail coming up out of the water. Just cut it flush and put it all the way down the bottom. And put these like they're in the water, or I could put them up at the top. I think I'll put them kind of down here in the water with her, this little diving mermaid. Down across the bottom. And y'all know the jellyfish are everywhere. Especially in this spread. The jellyfish are wherever they want to be at all times. Okay, and I want to use this last little cute mermaid. I just want something for her to stand on. I don't particularly want to put another box in here, but I and I could just, like I said before, just put the author's name in the box, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think that's what I will do. I think I'll put this box. I think I'll put this box over here. And we'll just put the author's name in there, maybe the year the book was published. All that kind of good. I just don't want to put her just like floating in the air on this page. I need her to be standing on something. So we'll put the name of the book up here, and then we'll put maybe the author and the year it was published or something. We could put anything about the book. Maybe a special quote from this book. Who knows? We'll hook it up though. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Except maybe, I love to outline these pages. I don't typically do it on camera, but I like to put a little border around the pages. I think it just gives it a nice little finished look. And it also gives some separation between the book reviews. Because I have pretty much stopped doing 2-page book reviews. I say that tentatively because I could very well have a 2-page book review next month. But I pretty much don't do 2-page book reviews anymore. I've been doing 1 page, and because I've been reading so many, oh boy, because I've been reading so many good books that I want to write reviews on, I've been stacking up my reviews, 2, 3, 4 reviews per page. So I'm just going to add a border to each of these pages, and then I believe we're going to be done, y'all. But this was so fun. This was fun. Okay, that is going to do it for me for this setup for July. And I'm super excited about how everything turned out. As I mentioned in the beginning, I'm probably gonna continue playing around with this water. I mean, I think it looks good, but I want to add maybe some more texture to the ocean waves. So I may play around with that and put some more of the sea foam on top and see if I can get it to look a little bit more white with the jelly roll instead of this kind of off-white. So I'll try it with just on top of the blue and see if that gives me the effect that I want. And if not, I'll just keep playing around with it to get the texture that I want on the ocean waves. But I think overall it turned out really, really pretty. I'm excited about using this spread in the month of July. Let's flip through this setup. So here is my intro page with my calendar and my section for books read. Down here at the bottom, I've got enough room for I think 10 books. I don't think I'll read that many, but I did leave myself enough room for 10 books. I've got the deco from Rongrong. All of this deco is from Rongrong, shop Rongrong, and I'll leave a link to her shop down below so you can check out some of these sticker packs for yourself if you're interested in grabbing some of them before they sell out. Okay, and then I have my pages read section and my by chapter section. I did use some of the alpha stickers that came with this sticker pack. In this section I calculate total books read, total books bought, total pages read, average star rating, and this month I'm going to document which one of the mermaids was my favorite. And then we have favorite quotes. I've got some boxes here to document some quotes from the books that I'm reading. I could easily put 2 quotes, especially in these larger boxes. I could put 2 quotes in there, probably one good one here, and then I'll write one big quote in this section. And then I have my book review section where I can review really as many books as I want. I can put 2 reviews on a page. I can do 1 review per page. It really just depends on how much I have to say about the books. And I have this little box in the bottom just to kind of sit the mermaid on, and I can write the name of the author here or when the book was published if I want to, just to use that space. And then on the last page I've got another section for book reviews, and I've got the little mermaid here standing on this little box. Again, I can write the author, the publishing date, or maybe a quote that I really loved from this book. And I've got all the little sea creatures and the mermaid tail splashing up out of the water. I could put some splashes on here to draw that later if I wanted to. Alright, so that's going to do it for this July reading journal setup. This was so fun. I am going to go back and round my corners like I always do, because the pages of this Archer and Olive journal are rounded, and it just looks better when the pages the corners of these little cut pages are rounded as well. It looks better, but I don't have my corner rounder in my office right now, so I'm going to go back and do that later. If I make any changes to it, you will definitely see it on Instagram, where I will show you any updates that I make to this spread. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell as well. I hope that you are reading some great books in July. Don't forget to check out Shop Rongrong in the description box. And I hope that your June and July is full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. See you next time.